They say New York City's subways are dangerous after dark, but Ben was a native New Yorker. He knew when to ride and when not to, or so he thought. It was close to 1 in the morning when Ben dragged himself down the stairs into the Fulton Street station. The city above had gone quiet. He'd pulled another all-nighter and was heading back to Brooklyn bone-tired. The platform stretched ahead, deserted. The fluorescent lights hummed weakly, throwing a pale hue across the tiles. Somewhere, water dripped steadily like a ticking clock. Ben hoped the train wouldn't be long. A faint rumble beneath his feet made him smile. He'd be home and in bed soon. He stepped closer to the edge of the platform, squinting down the tunnel when the headlamps came into view. Something about them was wrong. Too dim, too yellow, like lanterns instead of bulbs. He stepped back as the screech of metal filled the station and the train rolled in. This train was older than any he'd ever seen. Its cars were dark green with brass trim, the kind you might glimpse in a black and white photograph from nearly a century ago. The brakes hissed, the doors slid open, and a disembodied voice called out, "All aboard! All aboard!" Whoever said that in a New York City subway train? Nobody, that's who. Ben froze, mainly because it was as if this invitation wasn't meant for the whole station. It was meant just for him. He gazed into the car. Passengers sat stiffly in rows, their faces pale and unreadable, dressed in clothes from another era, fedoras, long coats heavy with dust. Not one of them moved. "All aboard," the voice repeated with a little urgency this time. Every instinct screamed at Ben to run, but his feet refused. The air seemed to press against his chest, urging him forward. And for one terrifying moment, he actually stepped toward the open doors. But then, luckily, the station lights flickered, snapping him out of whatever spell had had a hold on him. He stumbled back. Slowly, the doors creaked shut. And with a shudder and a howl of steel, the train pulled away, disappearing into the darkness of the tunnel. Within seconds, it was gone. The station fell silent again as if nothing had happened. But when the next train, a perfectly normal one, arrived 10 minutes later, Ben could not bring himself to get on board. Instead, he climbed the steps back up to the street, choosing the long walk across the bridge to get home. To this day, he wonders what would have happened if he'd actually taken that ghostly invitation and stepped on board. He's certain he would have joined all those desolate souls on a never-ending train ride to the crossroads.